Hello and welcome to this Thursday evening stream where, as you can see by the title, it's all about the railhead treatment train. It's that time of year where we would be actually really seeing the railhead treatment train out on the lines, clearing the leaves, so it was only right we did it actually in game. So let's set ourselves up and then we can kind of give you a little bit of insight what we're going to do. We need to... oh, no. I would like break time in, please. Thank you. Right. Headlights would be good. No, I've gone too far. There we go, day running. And nice to see some of you already in the chat. So, evening Sophie and evening Nightmare Gamer. Why have we got the flashing red on the front here? Surely, if we're going to be running it, it should be on the back. Oh, we've got headlights on the back. That's clever. Right, let's just jump out, sort that out, and then we can set up our railhead treatment train, get the spray going. There we go. Turn that to tail, and I want to turn those off. Right, and we'll just shut the door. Okay, well, we won't shut the door, perhaps. Maybe. There we go. Just check. Wonderful. Not on. That means I bet these are on. Yeah, of course. Well, let's try those. Oh, definitely don't want to shut that door. There we go. That's more like it. We won't turn those other ones off, that's just fine. Let's get back in the cab. And we'll set our spray up. There we go. Shut the door. Shut that door. Get back in the seat. Right, first things first, let's get the controller, turn it on. No, need to turn the power on, activate it. Or other way around, activate, power on, engine start, there we go. And then we should be able to go water pressure, sunlight, well, 1 and 2, doesn't really matter which way round we do it. And it looks like we've got spray. Yeah, we've got spray. Perfect. So apart from the rogue flashing red light, I think we are actually ready to depart. Is the red light fixed? Let's see if we can take it off, Sophie. I'll give that a... yeah, I can't do anything with that, which is a bit of a shame. Go. Now we'll release those brakes. Okay, brake pressures come down. Just wait for the pressure to come down very, very slowly. And you're absolutely right, now Mega, we've got the green to be departing, so any moment now we can start to put the power on. And before we do that, we're just going to switch over to the minimal HUD. Always helps. There we go. And off we go towards Peterborough. So we're starting off in Grantham. We've got spray happening, which is always good. So we can run at 60 miles an hour when we get out onto the main line here. That's the max speed that we can be doing to be spraying. So I think we're now permitted to run at 60. There we go. Let's put the power on. Seeing as we are relatively light train, we're not going to need too much power, seeing as we're only a couple of wagons and 2 66s. Should pick up speed quite quickly, actually. So after we've done the East Coast Main Line, of course, we will then jump on probably to Birmingham Cross City, the Glossop Line, and also Southeastern High Speed for the various railhead treatment trains that we can run on those routes. Sophie says foot down. Absolutely. Let's give it a thrash in the 66. So we pick up speed quite quickly, seeing as we're a very light train. The power of these 66s are phenomenal. Let's see what we hold up on the East Coast Main Line whilst laying the sand out. There goes an 801 flying past us. You can see the spray going down very nicely. There we go. So let's just look at our times. It's literally straight into Peterborough platform 6. So just to give a view of the map there, you can see straight down into Peterborough. It would have been nice if we got pulled off or get held up by some signals, but I think it's looked like it's going to be a pretty clear run. And like I say, after this we've got a couple more routes to try this on, so got to give the railhead treatment train a bit of loving, especially this time of year. And who doesn't enjoy a bit of shed action? Night Game, you'd like to see the 68 on a railhead treatment train? Yeah, absolutely. It would be cool to see some different classes. That's for sure. It's a shame that we've just only got the 66 really doing freight operations. $69 begin on there. Yeah, fair enough. Got a double yellow there, so just a touch of brake in here. Looks like we will get held potentially at places, although I'm thinking this could be release here. We're doing 45. I reckon this is probably going to be a flashing yellow because it will be possibly push us onto the slow lines in just a bit. If it is flashing, we know what it's going to be, and it is flashing. Okay, fine. We'll put the power back on. We'll acknowledge that. Means we're going to be taking a divergence at the next signal, which, because of my great route knowledge now, we know it'll be 70 across the points. So, we're in no danger of speeding. Got to have those instrument lights on, we can see what the speed is. Go, coming up to next signal, which you can see is now just turned green, and the feather is illuminated, indicating that we will be diverging at this junction as expected. And there we go. Well, it's coming up in just a second. There we go, onto the slow line we go. Slightly speeding, just a dab of brake here. Just get us back down to 60, there we go, it's coming down. Just keep it right there for now. Hopefully that'll keep us around the 60 mark as we this is 6.6% gradient downhill, so obviously want to keep that speed under control. Go, just release those brakes and down to 55 and pick up a little bit of speed. Why not? Crazy, welcome into the stream, how you doing? Rolling along quite nicely here. Glad you're doing well. Oh, there we go. Get overtaken by an 801. That's pretty cool. And off it flies into the distance. Crazy, you've been playing NIMBY Rails again. Nice. On another new save. Oh, wow. Where are you trying to replicate this time? Netherlands. Oh wow, that sounds very cool. You've had 4 hours at it and you've done quite a bit. It's good effort. You're becoming a bit of a pro when it comes to NIMBY Rails. Crazy. Release those brakes, we're down under 50. Just let gravity do its magic. There's another Rato one coming towards us. Netherlands doesn't really have loads of stations. Oh, okay. Most of them are in big towns and villages. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. So I guess it's just a case of laying the track between, I guess, a good distance of laying track between the various towns and villages. 415 stations. Oh wow, that's relatively low. Yeah. 5,000 here in Germany. Yeah, absolutely. Not even 10% of what Germany have got. Wow. It's a big difference. The only annoying bit is that every 20 kilometres is like a biggish town with 4 lines coming into one station. Yeah. Sounds like they've got relatively good transport links within major towns and cities then. We're still spraying, which is all good. Let's see where we are. Oh, we haven't got too far to go. Now, since you're using the actual railway network map to replicate the services, which patterns are like hourly, twice hourly. Oh, nice. So it really will be true to life. That's very neat. Oh wow, all railway routes on a schematic map, somehow it doesn't look confusing like the tube. Yeah, the tube can look very confusing, I'll give you that. Oh wow, that's really, really cool. I can imagine it's very satisfying spending time just recreating transport setups in various countries. There goes 158, very nice. There's many single track lines with 30-minute services, sometimes even less. And then a few stations where they can't wait, where they have to wait for the others to pass. That's, yeah, that would make sense. I guess perhaps they haven't quite got the, density to justify more frequent trains or doubling of tracks. Talking of single tracks, what do we think of the new German route that was announced this week in the roadmap? little bit, I think I have to say I was a little bit, I don't know, I didn't really know what to expect. Obviously we saw the leak, which kind of, you know, hinted that, well, informed us that it was going to be the BR642, but yeah, it's slightly slightly cheaper one than the usual price these days as well, so yeah, not really sure. It's not, doesn't jump out to me personally, but can't say I know too much about the route, and just have to see what the preview looks like. Yeah, I'd imagine it probably will be the Schaffenberg section will be just, yes, like you say, taken from main specific barn. Yeah, which I guess is why there's a slightly it's slightly cheaper, and obviously the route is slightly shorter in length than perhaps what we're used to. It's a little bit, I guess it's a little bit like Glossop in one sense, in that it's a shorter route. Yeah, 40 kilometres. Niddertal Barna maybe a bit longer. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I'll be intrigued to see the previews, but yeah, interesting one. Yeah, that makes sense, Crazy, especially when they're potentially going to be reusing sections of the route that's already been created. Just correct the camera so we can see the speed. Just cruising along nicely at 55 miles an hour. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if it does layer on any other routes, but I think based on current form, unless it gets a certain, you know, the route gets a new timetable, it doesn't tend to get too many layers that go backwards, only tend to go forwards, so kind of just have to wait and see. Dower brakes. There we go. Just keep our speed under 60. What else are we going to see along the way? Well, we're not far now, actually, looking at the map. We've come a good way from Grantham. Oh no, we have got, I thought for a minute there was no more spray coming out. There's not much. Oh, there is. It's a little bit too far back. And we missed the 801 there. We're coming up to the junction ahead where we merge. Evening, Lewis. Welcome into the stream. How you doing? The railhead treatment train currently layers into this is East Coast Main Line, as you say, Birmingham Cross City, Crazy, Southeastern High Speed, where it originally sort of layered into. There's the Glossop line, there's one service on Edinburgh to Glasgow, and I think there are also services on Midland Main Line. I think that's roughly around it. Ashley, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Seeing all the 801s fly past us. It's lovely. True, yeah, fair shout. Fair shout, Crazy. I think that's all of it. It's a shame there's none on Brighton Main Line, because that would be neat. It is very relaxing going down at 60 miles an hour. Such a different pace of life rather than flying down here at 125 miles an hour and not really taking in everything. What will we see as we come into Peterborough? It's nice to have a... Is it late afternoon service as well? Think you'll miss the 700? Would be leaving round about now? Yeah. Be interesting to see if there are 700s. Well, let's have a look at the map, see what we can see that's currently sat in at... there we go. Looks like that could be a 700 sat there at the moment, and a 158. We've probably got... yeah. Either that's... yeah, we've got a freight and a 801 leaving... just leaving Peterborough, so we'll look out for the freight. I think we're coming up to where are we? Warrington Junction, there we go. Yep. Probably put a little bit of power on actually. Just under 50 miles an hour here. We'll look out for whatever freight train it is that's possibly coming that way. Be nice to see the freight actually go through Warrington Junction. Don't think I've seen any yet. Can't see anything coming the other way just yet. There's the junction. Can't see anything just yet. Where is that freight train? There's the 801. And there's the freight. There we go. Very nice stuff. Off it goes into the distance. Oh, we're slightly speeding. Let's just bring that back down to 60. As we clear all these leaves off the line. Sammy, you're welcome into stream. How you doing? We'll soon be rolling into to Peterborough. And pretty much on time as well. Let's start slowing. It's single yellow. So got to expect next signal to be at danger. That's the first for a British train. Yeah, absolutely crazy. Definitely not slowing quick enough. We're going to get TPWS at this rate. Come on, slow. There we go. And we'll release now. We're doing about 20, which is fine. Perfect. And pressure's still releasing. We should be able to roll up to this signal, which I'd imagine will be an approach signal. Does anyone prefer TSW3 or 4? To be honest, I think 4, just because we get the East Coast main line. Boom, welcome into the stream. Train spotter, what livery are we driving? We have got the very dirty EWS livery for the 66. Tristan, welcome into the stream. I think getting Train Classic. What are your views? I really like Train Simulator Classic. It's got some great routes. RMS Britannica or Boom. You just done something sus just now? Ooh, interesting. There we go. Speed's coming down and it's raining. What is with that? That's why we're being held here. We've got that freight just leaving the siding. 1 minute 8. Yeah, I think we'll be a couple minutes being held here for that freight to depart. And it's just starting to rain, of course, which is to be expected. As this snakes through the junctions here at Peterborough. Definitely holding up this 801. I'd say the signal has not done very well there to hold this 801 up. And absolutely right, crazy. The 700 has gone. We've just got the 158 in the station there. To York. There we go, and off it goes. We might get a path soon, hopefully. Train Simulator Classics available for £3. Oh wow, that's really cheap. I don't see why we can't have the path. Nope, we'll be waiting for that 801 to clear. And that other the 801 just flies past us now. Because we need to go across the fast lines into platform 6. There we go, it's just turned amber. Yep, we're fine, we've got the brakes released and we can get going. We'll be very slow across the junction here. I don't understand why Train Simulator Classic has a German Unity day sale but not Train Simulator Train Sim World. 35% off. Yeah, I guess probably given it such train symbols 4 is still so new, they probably don't want to put it on a sale just yet, but surely some of the older content could have been put on sale. The older German routes, that's for sure. Okay, we're going to go across this junction. We're going to do a little bit of a snake. Yeah, for sure. Crazy. That would have made sense, and especially people who have just picked up Train Sim 4 could have been a great time to sell them some German content. Especially if you want to, you know, get the various layers on Vorarlberg, such as like Dresden Chemnitz and Niedertalbahn, Hamburg Lübeck. I think I agree with you, a bit of a missed opportunity there. And in we come to platform number 6. I'll acknowledge that AWS for the red ahead. Just roll up a little bit further. There we go, I think we're good. 5 minutes delayed, aka on time. Yeah, do you know what? I'll take that. Of course, the classic, wait a moment. Well, there we go. Have another 801. Let's watch this. Plenty of passengers waiting. The service to nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. No, still nowhere. It's a service. Oh, there we go. London's King's Cross. There we go. And we finished our service. I'll take a platinum medal. Why not? So now we are going to jump into another route that has the railhead treatment train, and this time I think we'll kick things off with Birmingham Cross City. There we go. Where is it? I'll take menu. We want the railhead treatment train, and I saw one. I think it was this one. Yeah, New Street to Lichfield City siding. We'll start with the bit of light cloud. Why not? So Birmingham Cross City next. There we go. So we are currently at New Street. Let's get ourselves set up, of course. I don't want night running, I want day. There we go. We'll put the instrument lights on. And of course the lights aren't set up correctly. But we do have the signal. We're in no rush. We also need to turn. Okay, there goes the engine. Let that turn on a second. Then put the water pressure on. Oh, I want sandite and sandite. There we go. Right. No, I do not want a fuse cabinet. Thank you. Nope, I want the other one. So we'll start with this end. They never set these things up properly, which is so frustrating. Right, now we should have tail lights. Oh, we'll run around with the doors open, why not? Off, thank you very much. Right. We'll get a little bit wet running past the spray there, but that's okay. We'll jump back into our cab. Shut the doors. And there we go. Right, let's release the brakes. It'll take a little while for the brake pressure to release. While we're here, we can set the brake timing correctly. We want goods, thank you. There we go, I think we're ready. We're in Fords. We can fully release and we can put some power on. We finally get going as 323 just rolls into the station here at New Street. We're 15 miles an hour out of here, stepping up to 30 shortly, and off we go. Oh, that's 10, so let's just come off the power. It's all good. Downward brakes here just to get us back down to 10 miles an hour. There we go, step up to 15 now. And there's the 25 board. Then it seems to become 30. Need a bit of brake here. We're downhill, 1.7%, so don't want to let things run away. Hey, we're doing 25 by the looks of it on the speedo. Bit more brake, why not? There we go. Then we go past, bit of power on here. We go past the where HS2 will now essentially finish in its true high-speed capacity at Curzon Street, which is a real shame. Again, we're going back downhill. This is difficult to keep the speed under control. It's very up and down here. Now back uphill again, so more power. But then we do then step up to 50 finally. Although, looks like just 30. So the speed on the track monitor absolutely bears no resemblance to what we're actually permitted to do at the moment, which isn't very helpful. So we'll still keep rolling along at around 30 for the moment. Then we've got 60 coming up. Does that mean we'll be able to pick up the speed anymore? $40. Oh, spoiling us now. Right, let's put a bit more power back on. There's a lot of passengers here. Double yellow there. That was the AWS for the 45, I'd imagine. Now we get another AWS for the double yellow. So let's just come off power. Dab of throttle, dab of brake, should I say, just to start slowing us. I'd imagine we're going to be potentially held up here by services that are stopping along the way, which will be interesting. But speed's coming down nicely. I think it's Aston next. Quite remember whether the signal is for this. Is it which signal? Oh no, we're going to be held. Looks like just outside Aston at the moment, but there's nothing coming. So yeah, interested to see what this does. Unless it is going to be approach control. I'm sure we'll find out in a second. I think it probably... There's the repeater indicating that we're a red. I wonder if that is what we're seeing. Let's... I think it probably will be approach control actually. We're pretty much in the station, and at the, I'm pretty sure at the end of the platform here is the signal to go across the junction, or that protects the junction. Yeah, and as you can see, it's now just stepped up to green, so that was very much approach control working there. On we go. See the feather illuminated, and we'll go across the junction. Speeding, it's always a good start. There we go. Actually, we can put a little bit of power on to 25. There was me thinking we may get held up by things in front of us, but when we're doing 25, I don't think there's much chance of that. It's very difficult to keep the speed under control actually. Now we can do 30. You can see we're still spraying nicely, which is good. Clearing those leaves off the line. We've got the reds on the back correctly now. There's a 323, our first one that we've seen on the journey. So you saw one at Birmingham New Street. Just bring out the map, show you where we are at the moment. So we started here at New Street and we're heading all the way north, so hopefully we'll be able to pick up a bit of speed and rather roll along at 30. We've got, what, 29 minutes, 28 minutes, 27 minutes to be there. We should be able to go a little quicker, I'd imagine. 40, yep, there we go. Take that, we'll pick up the speed now. Up to 40 we go. Into notch 5. There we go, lovely stuff. Forget how nice Birmingham Cross City is actually. Just lacks the diversity at Birmingham New Street. Having just the 323. That needs filling out, that's for sure. So we roll through some of these stations here along the way. Plenty of passengers about. Ashley 66 or so, power on, then train symbol 3, then train symbol. Not quite sure what you mean. Sorry, Ashley. We roll through another station there. Super Sprinter Cross City versus East Coast Main Line graphics comparison. Has not bothered with train symbol forwards. Nothing interests me. I wouldn't say there's a huge difference in terms of the graphics. Really, if I'm honest, the only places you really notice them are on routes that are, say, like quite hilly or mountainous. That's really the only places that I've noticed the difference in terms of the detail. But routes like this, don't think it plays a big factor, if I'm honest. Oh, needs to be down at 30. What happened there? as it starts to rain as well. No problem, Super Sprinter. That's for an upcoming 35. Need a bit of... I never remember where the wipers are. Oh, there they are. As it starts to rain. Although, I'm not seeing any build up on the screens. Interestingly. Put a bit more brake on, we're doing 30, or near about 30. Let's just turn the wipers off a second. I want to see if the rain actually does build up. It is on the outside. Oh, it is a little bit on the inside. It's just light rain at the moment. Connor, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Super Sprinter across city and GWR are your favourites, but you enjoy Midland Mainline doing your own timetable. Very nice. Yeah, timetable on Midland Mainline can feel a bit quiet at times. Oh, got to be down to 20. As we roll through Sutton Coldfield. I'm good, thank you, Connor. How are you? The Train Hunter, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Look at us roll along very slowly. We can get up to 35 now, so a bit of power. No, I don't want to quit. No. Wrong button. Minimal, simple. Just for you, Train Hunter. There you go. That sounds pretty neat, Super Sprinter. Good effort. Got a lot of bouncing going on here. There we go. We can probably pick up a bit more speed in a second. We run past the 55 sign. Maybe not, we're stuck at 35. Got a bit more power on. Yeah, I can imagine that's a lot of work to find real timetables. It's a good effort. I'm impressed. Got a single yellow head. Start applying the brakes. Just very gently, we're slowing pretty nicely. Just ease off a little bit. We don't know what our next signal is, so we've got to assume it's going to be at danger. As soon as we're getting single yellow. Yeah, I can imagine a super sprinter, but it's I bet it's rewarding though. Bit more power here just to get us the signal. Hope we get a repeater. Oh, now I can see the green signal. There you go. Let's put the power on. It picks up well, this 66 in its railhead treatment train formation. Hopefully it should be available on Crater Club next week. Very nice. How am I supposed to know that we're supposed to be down to 30? Never gonna know that. Slow down yet again. Got single yellow, so we'll continue to slow anyway. Super Sprinter or HGV drivers don't really have much free time. Yeah, it's understandable. Sounds like you're making the most of it though. There's the red ahead. Let's put brake back in again. Just stepped up to a single yellow. Driver's lad, welcome into stream. How you doing? We'll acknowledge that single yellow that we've got ahead. We're not doing a great speed anyway, we're only doing about 25. I have a feeling we're following something in front at the moment. You're good, glad you're well. I'm good, thank you. Liking the new addition? Yeah, absolutely. The East Coast Main Line is a great addition to Train Sim World. Just would like the 91 now. That would make that route I think Very much top tier. Can we see the next signal yet? '91, yeah, I think a lot of people probably would if the 91 was added. It's a very popular request. You can see why. There you go, you can see it's single, yeah, a bit more power. You consider an investment there. You seem to be stuck in the DMU loop in Train Sim Mod 3. Oh, where you stuck? Off the power, on brakes again. We're definitely following something in front. Been quite good. Not literally, just love the sheer pain. Oh yes, the 101 is can be a challenge to drive. I will give you that. Makes sense now with your picture. Yeah, absolutely. It's it can be tricky, but it's good fun though. Driver told you keep your speed at 25 when chasing local service. Yeah, that makes sense. I can see why that works. Does look good. It does feel very very autumny. Feels like the right time of year to be getting out of the railhead treatment train, as it would be now in real life. Certainly does. And it's always nice to have it nice and dirty. So you know, it's always when you see those railhead treatment trains, they are covered in dirt. Absolutely, Connor, that was 323 just gone past. Love using DMU on cross city line because you had DMUs 308, 310s, and you lived in Birmingham. Very nice. I do like the cross city line, and the only bit I don't like about it is Birmingham New Street, but I think most people would probably agree. It's just because it doesn't feel busy enough. Because if you've ever been there, you will know that it should be absolutely should be rammed with trains coming and going. Yeah, absolutely super sprinter. It's not. We've got green now. We can put a bit of power on. Yeah, it's not the. Yeah, not the not the busiest. It's a little bit same with the Glossop line and Manchester Piccadilly. It's a bit busier than Birmingham New Street, but it's still not that busy. We've got greens now, so pick up that power, pick up that speed, and hopefully get us into Lichfield on time. Never bought the Glossop. It's okay. I would say pick it up in the sale. It's a nice little route if you enjoy driving the 323. But I would say, yeah, pick it up in the sale, not... Less than 2.5 miles from our stabling siding. I think we're going to be perhaps in a little bit early. Yeah, Blackpool is definitely the route I'm looking forward to next. Just Trains have done a fantastic job, especially looking at all of their sort of teasers. Oh, button there, a bit of power. Yeah, I'm very impressed with that route from the pictures. So hopefully it lives up to it, to the expectations. Looking on the chat. Ooh, bit of a stutter there. Driver's lad. Still new to the whole thing. It's a quest to learn more about your late old fellow's driving career. Oh wow, that's really nice touch. Yeah, fair play to you. It's it can be quite hectic driving certain services like commuter trains, but when you're driving sort of freight trains like this, it can be pretty chilled, which is quite nice. You can get a variety of experiences, which is pretty cool. Okay, got red ahead. Let's get that brake in. Let's just release it off a little bit now. Let us gently roll up to this red, which I wonder if it's holding us for something, or whether it's just approach control working to ensure that we don't go flying across the junction. There you go, you can see just about make out the red in the distance there. We need a little bit more brake here. There we go. That was definitely a red. Sorry, a red, well, it was a red, but it was definitely approach control working. You can see it slowed us down pretty much to a crawl as we got to the signal, and then you can see the feather illuminated on the top, indicating that we'll be going across the junction to the right. Still under a single yellow though. Based on the track monitor on the top right, 25 across the points, or across the junction. Go across we go. As we come into Lichfield City Station. And it stopped raining, so we can turn those wipers off. We're gonna run into the siding just up ahead, as you can see. Hi Samuel, welcome into stream. How you doing? You can see we've got a red ahead, but you can see the signal, the shunt signal below it is illuminated, meaning we've just got to proceed at caution. Could be something ahead. Glad you're doing well, Samuel. You might be seeing a Royal Head treatment train tomorrow. Neat. You can see one certainly on. Oh, that's very, very stuttery. You can see one in game. Your dad doesn't say no. Fair enough. We'll keep it going a little bit further up. 30 yards apparently it needs us to go. Well, fingers crossed you get to see it, Samuel. Is this Birmingham Cross? It certainly is Birmingham Cross City. And there we go. Now we... Oh, instant finish. I like that. What did we end up? A silver? I mean, that's fair enough with the speeding. Anyway, let's find another route to do the railhead treatment train on. Right, let's fire up the classic Southeastern. Oh yeah, good shout. Midland Main Line. I'll only do it if there is a service that's during the day. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Southeastern to Southeastern. Okay. We'll see where this takes us. We'll do Midland Main Line next. That's always a good one to do. So what have we got going on? No lights anywhere at the moment. It's a good start. Let's put day on. There goes the safety systems. What do we want to do next? Instrument lights, and I'm going to get out to turn the lights on the rear if I can get there. which I can't. It's always helpful. Back round the other side we go. Mr. Roscale, welcome into stream. Do you have East Coast Way? I certainly do. If so, can you do the railhead treatment train? There aren't any railhead treatment train services in the timetable for East Coast Way, sadly. Let's turn these ones off. Again, every single railhead treatment train is not set up correctly. There we go. Yeah, you could do scenario planner, but you'd want to. I haven't got a scenario set up, but you'd want to do it with plenty of other trains running about. Let's climb up. On free roam, yeah, free roam would work. That's a great shout. I haven't thought of that. Right, we are ready to go. We've got the green. Our brakes are releasing. Reds are on the back, which is good. And we're starting to pick up the power. Oh no, I say we will. Helps if I actually turn this on. Let's activate the controller, switch the power on, start the engine. Can't be running this train without spraying sunlight. That should just be on. Yep, you can see it's just about on there. It's not the most obvious when it comes out. Completely agree, Mr. Rayscale. A diesel at that sort of time, you would have had a mixture of diesel and steam, so I believe, which would have been so cool to see. I would have also liked to have done more services with the 4F other than just shunting around in the yard. Off we go to Leicester Bypass. Where's Leicester Bypass? Oh, okay, yep. That makes sense. Got to keep the leaves off the lines. I do like the new ballast colour that's been implemented on Midland Main Line. It does look a lot better. Super Sprinter did one with 45s, but didn't like the route, so deleted it, meaning the whole game, and got a refund because it wasn't that great. Yeah, I mean, the scenery of Peak Forest is phenomenal. I think just some of the services could have been better. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Rayscale. The banking in the scenario was a lot of fun. So yeah, agreed. It would be cool to actually do it in timetable mode as well. Run along here at round 56. Looks like we've got a yellow ahead there, which we'll acknowledge. That is a single yellow, so stop braking. I believe you're correct. Yeah, I'm not that familiar with Peak Forest, but sounds right. Your route suggestion has 375 views. Very nice. Which was that? The whole one, Samuel? Yeah, it's in the 80s, as Samuel says. Blackpool route. It's the BR Blue era. Nice. It's a good suggestion, Samuel, so yeah, fingers crossed they take that one into consideration. Alfie, welcome into the stream. How you doing? Where's the red? Oh, it's just a little bit further up, so we're right to just keep running along at 20 for now. Yeah, I can imagine that would be good, Mr. Rayscale. Alfie, doing good. Just excited to get Trains and Waterfall on Sunday. Oh, very, very nice. I bet you'll certainly enjoy that one. There we go. You can see the red ahead. Start slowing now as we roll up to it. And it slowed us. Not entirely too sure here. Just gonna check that. Interesting. Is that signal can't be correct, and if it's showing the feather off to the left when there aren't any junctions that head off to the left? That literally makes no sense. I think that signal's wrong. It's got to be. Alfie, what do you think of the sound when the Vectron starts moving? The sounds of the Vectron are amazing. You can tell they're definitely real recordings. Across we go. Mr. Rishko, you tried to make a Jubilee stop a 377 and 375 coupled, ending up crashing because the two diesels connected. Going way faster than you thought. Sounds like a lot of fun. It does sound great, Alfie. Yeah, I really agree. It's really nicely done. You can see that's a yellow ahead by the looks of it. Yeah, I like the Vectron. I think the sounds make it, and the I think it just looks really well modelled. And it's going to be, I think, one we'll see the Vectron on a lot of future kind of Austrian, I guess, or German routes. Can't wait to drive Flying Scotsman. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We'll acknowledge that. You got Sand Edition, but got to wait until the Flying Scotsman comes out of the shop. Yeah, that's a little bit after, isn't it? The Flying Scotsman that will come over. Mr. Roscale, Flying Scotsman hard, tricky, departing. Yeah, you've got to just put the lightest amount of regulator in to get it moving, and then gradually build it up. Does the Vectron have passenger cars? It does. If you also own the BR101, I think there's one service that layers into Vorarlberg. I don't know why it took us down the fast line when we could have probably gone in off the slow. Interesting routing. There's nothing literally stopping us just running straight down this path here on the slow line. But hey ho. You have the 101. Ah, neat. That's one that I still need to pick up. I've never got the 101, but it adds quite a few layers, especially to Dresden and yeah. Whack the brakes on here. Lovely stuff, and there we go. There's our service with the railhead treatment train on. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we're literally swapping ends and going backwards. Fair enough. Stop at Leicester. Okay, fine. Let's just shut this end down then. We've got brakes fully on. Didn't expect this. This nice little. I need to go the other way. Is there not an off position? I never remember. There we go. Handle out. Turn that to off. And yeah. I think we should be good. We'll climb up into this cab to turn the tail lights on. Don't get me stuck in it, thank you. Got to get into this cab, turn the tail lights off now. Oh, if you can get out of the way, thank you. Turn those off. Shut the door. This is a neat little service. Didn't think I'd be going backwards, that's for sure. Oh, having to swap ends. There we go. And I think we're ready to go. Headlights. Stay running and release those brakes. Oh, needs it to cut in. That's fine. We'll just do that. There we go. Now we can release the brakes. Turn the instrument lights on as well. Brake pressure's coming down. Sorry. Got a... So, Alpha, you like the 81 Azuma? Yeah, absolutely. Super Sprint, you got a clear ground frame. Yep. And find it bargain when you get the deluxe. Yeah, absolutely. It's, I think the deluxe edition was good value actually. You're absolutely right, Mr. Rosescale. Yeah, the 66 that comes with the East Coast Mainline is literally this one, but without the controller. And there we go. There's a HST coming into Leicester. There we go, we can pick up speed now. I do prefer the... What I would like to see is more liveries for the 66, because all we seem to ever get is EWS, which you're seeing probably less and less of these days as they get repainted into red DB livery. Go, run along at 35, we step up to 50 in a second. Thought we did. There we go. I don't know why we got the AWS ping there, that's for the opposite direction. What engines do you think should be added to Train Symbol 4 or a new Train Symbol game? I think if we're talking British, I would quite... Not sure what we're getting AWS warning for there. If we're talking British, I would like to see perhaps some more freight, maybe like a Class 60 or Class 68 or... Yeah, some more modern British freight locos, because we don't really have too many other than the 66 really. Yeah, not really sure what else I'd like at the moment, because I think we've got a good mixture of passenger trains. Maybe like a 170 Turbo Star. That would be something a little bit different. Uh, 50 and a 58, that's a good shape. Yeah, definitely need some more freight locos. Does feel pretty light on them. As we head back to Southeastern. Again, we've definitely got AWS not working correctly on here still. Yeah, it definitely needs some more steam. Obviously, I think at the moment we've got what, four steam engines. So the 4F, the 8F, the Jubilee, and now the Scotsman. Let's put the brake in. Wonder what a railhead treatment train with steam engines would look like. Yeah. Well, if you catch tomorrow's stream, that is going to be a free roam stream where we're going to be getting up to all sorts of madness, putting things together that shouldn't be put together, and so yeah. To look out for that one. Need to be hard on the brakes here. The Vectron, is it very fast? If you're running it as a light loco, it is very fast, but I think it tops out 126 miles an hour, I think. But it can be very fast, yes. When I was just moving it around the yards, you don't have to put much power in at all. Mr. Rayscale, I probably would guess it means that then it's probably not another layer to be added in, because I don't think the 40... Oh no, there is the West Somerset Railway 47, isn't there? Yeah, that's a good shout. Don't know. And there we go. We got a gold medal for that one. No platinum though. The scoring is a little bit all over the place. So, I think this is probably going to be... Let's see if we can find one more service to do. If I'm not much mistaken, let's Glossop. Where's Glossop? Glossop. Where are you? There you are, right in front of me. Thought there was a nice short service. But it might be in the evening, looking at it. Special service. Nope. Freight train. It's at 3 o'clock in the morning. That will be just pitch black and yeah, not be enjoyable for anyone. So we won't do that. Let's just check out Southeastern high speed. Oh, I do not want reduced. I want the full one. Ah, nice short 15-minute one. That sounds perfect. West Somerset Railway 47 in the maroon. Yeah, that would look sweet. Yeah, Northern Transpennine. There was the Northern Transpennine one, obviously, in the BR Blue. And where are we currently sat? Oh, we're in that little... is this just outside of... I'm trying to get my bearings where we are at the moment. Yeah, I think I know where we are now. Nice, right. Well, we've got headlights on, but we've got a flashing red, so that will... I'm not going to run all the way down the other end just to turn that off, turn the headlights off. That's what I mean. It's very random how these railhead treatment trains are set up. We'll keep a little bit of brake in just until we get the green or the amber to let us go. Are we potentially waiting for anything to pass us? Yep, looks like it. Looks like possibly a javelin, if I'm not much mistaken. In that case, let's just pop ourselves just here so we can see whatever's coming. We call for Jubilee Rail Tours to be as in AIL scenarios. Yeah, absolutely. I suppose for East Coast Main Line you've got the Scotsman, but there are Jubilee Rail Tours on Southeastern High Speed and Glossop. There goes that Jubilee. Yeah, Javelin. Jubilee on the mind. There you go. Now we just got to wait for it to clear. And then we'll be hopefully given the signal. There we go. Just got the single yellow, and we can put a bit of power on. Before we do that, let's just turn. Wait for the power to come up. Water pressure, sundial, and there we go. We should be spraying now. Yep, perfect. You can run the TGV on the high-speed section between Ashford and St Pancras. There are a couple of services. There you go. You can see we've got red ahead. Suspect. Oh yeah, so that is, I think that's Sittingbourne ahead, where that Javelin you can see is just in the station there. We'll just keep creeping at the moment up to that red. Don't think, is that Javelin moving off yet? Can't really tell. Let's just put the brake in. Doesn't look like it just yet, so we're going to be held here for a little minute. There we go, bring it to a halt here. And now it's just gone single yellow. And we'll get moving. Still see it's a red ahead, so let's just bring the power back. Just wait for that Javelin to clear off into distance. Now we've got single yellow. Hopefully by the time we get to that signal it would have jumped up to a double. We run through the station. There's a class 465 in there. Yeah, that's a double yellow now, and I'm hoping by the time we actually get there, it could go green. So that javelin will be a lot quicker than we are. Double yellow, so just keep rolling along at around 25 miles an hour. And then we'll see where we're at the next signal. We've got about 10 minutes to get to Faversham, which should be easily achievable. I think the javelin would be non-stop now to Faversham. I don't think it stops anywhere else. There you go, you can see the next signal ahead is a green, so let's just pick up the power. Let's use the full power of this 66. Ease back now. Now we're rolling nearly 60. Hopefully we should have a fairly. Let's just come off the power. Little dab of brakes. Just gets back under 60 as a 465. Very nice. Fun units to drive. They accelerate and brake very well. I would say that javelin's definitely cleared off now. Getting greens all the way. Check out R66. There's another green, lovely stuff. Nice clear autumn day as well. Make sure we acknowledge those whistle boards by blasting the horn. Run through the station here. What station is this? Tyneham. There you go. We've got the headlights on, but the red light's flashing, so we're all good. I was too lazy to get out and go and change them. It's because every time this railhead treatment train is never set up correctly. acknowledge that DSD alert. So 3 miles to Faversham, 5 minutes to do it in, that's no problem at all. And we'll be going into platform 4, so just stopping in the station. Bit more power. Oh no, I want to wrong button. There we go. Double yellow ahead. Interesting. We've rolled over it, we'll get the alert, acknowledge it, and we'll start to put the brakes in. Feels like we're going up a hill, up a gradient anyway. So we're getting that naturally helping us to slow down. That will be AWS for 60. Well, we're doing nowhere near that, so that's fine. Another whistle board. And a javelin coming the other way. Got it all going on. Gonna get another AWS warning here. That's this time for the single yellow. A little bit more braking. Let's see what it's bringing us to a stop for. Whether we've got to let something out ahead of us, who knows? No, I definitely don't want that one. No, I really want. Good shots though. No, we should be just straight into station. As far as I can tell, there's nothing stopping us. There we go, red ahead. Let's just release brakes a second. Slow it naturally anyway, so just to help us get there. Alfie, you're correct, it is. It's got announced this week that it's coming. Yep, Aschaffenburg to Miltenberg with the BR642. Approach control at work, I would say, but we're 15 anyway across the junction points, so that's probably why it was bringing us in against a red. go as we roll into Faversham. Come around this curve here, the station will come into view. Bit of brake on. We're 15 across the junction, so just get us down to there. Wonder if Pendolino's... Oh, I would love it if Pendolino's came to Train Sim World for Alfie. Although I'm feeling getting both the East Coast Main Line and the West Coast Main Line would be a tall ask. But you never know. There's another railhead treatment train, nice. And there's a 375 also coming to the station. All going on here at Faversham at the moment. I wonder if we can see the class 390 or 220. Yeah, absolutely. There we go, bring it to a stop there. Oh, and there we go. That was nice and quick. Oh, got a gold medal for it. I will take that all day long. So I think this is a perfect way to wrap up the stream. Hopefully you've enjoyed me running the railhead treatment on various UK routes. If you have, don't forget to hit that like button and also subscribe. Tomorrow there'll be a free roam stream where we'll go a little bit mad with putting stuff on different routes and having a bit of fun. So please do check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.